What if an entire unseen population lived within your city walls, vital to its every function, yet rarely acknowledged? Imagine a sound, a constant, low thrum, just at the edge of hearing, but only you can hear it. It's the silent, relentless hum of an empire built on the backs of millions, an invisible army whose daily lives shaped Rome more profoundly than any emperor's decree. Today, we're stepping into their world, exploring the untold stories of Roman slaves. For centuries, our narratives of ancient Rome have focused on emperors, senators, and legions. But beneath the marble splendor and military might lay a vast, often brutal, system of human servitude. Estimates suggest that at its peak, slaves comprised a staggering 25 to 40% of Rome's population, a silent majority whose contributions were both indispensable and tragically overlooked. So, who were these people? They were just a monolithic group. They were men, women, and children captured in war, born into bondage, or sold due to debt. They hailed from every corner of the vast Roman Empire, from Gaul to Germania, Egypt to Judea, bringing with them diverse cultures, languages, and skills, all absorbed into the Roman machine. Their daily lives were as varied as their origins. A slave working in the dark, dangerous silver mines of Hispania would have a vastly different existence from a highly educated Greek tutor in a senator's Roman villa or a domestic servant in a bustling Pompeian household. Yet, all were bound by the same legal status, property. Let's imagine a typical Roman day from a slave's perspective. For those in agriculture, the sun rose early, signaling back-breaking labor in the fields. Picture them in loose, earth-tone robes, working the vast latifundia Rome's sprawling agricultural estates, cultivating grain, olives, or grapes, often under the watchful eye of an overseer. Their hands, calloused and strong, shaped the very landscape, ensuring Rome's granaries were full. This ceaseless toil, from dawn till dusk, was the bedrock of Roman prosperity. Yet their names are largely lost to history, their faces obscured by time. In the cities, life was different but no less demanding. Household slaves, known as familia were everywhere, from the humblest apartment to the grandest palazzo. They cooked, cleaned, dressed their masters, cared for children, and managed intricate household affairs. A medium shot, a subtle tracking movement, follows one in traditional woven garments, rich with cultural patterns, through a busy Roman kitchen. Some domestic slaves held positions of great trust, like the cubicularius who managed the master's private quarters, or the besarius responsible for clothing. They navigated complex social hierarchies within the household, often forming deep, if complicated, bonds with their owners and fellow slaves. Beyond the fields and homes, slaves filled almost every conceivable role. They were skilled artisans, carpenters, stonemasons, building Rome's roads, aqueducts, and temples. They worked in bustling workshops, their hammers ringing out a constant rhythm in a dusty marketplace as their gaze meets the eyes of a passing citizen. Others were highly educated, teachers, doctors, scribes, accountants, even architects. Many of Rome's intellectual and administrative functions relied heavily on enslaved talent, often Greek-speaking, whose expertise was invaluable but rarely credited to them publicly. Then there were the gladiators, a stark contrast to the intellectual slaves. These men, often prisoners of war or criminals, were trained for brutal combat in the arena. Their lives were short and violent, yet they could achieve celebrity status, embodying a strange mix of entertainment and tragic despair. The harsh reality, though, was that most slaves faced a life of hardship and vulnerability. They had no legal rights, could be bought, sold, or punished at their owner's whim. Beatings, sexual abuse, and brutal living conditions were not uncommon, especially for those in mines or large agricultural gangs. Imagine the constant fear, the gnawing uncertainty of not owning your own body, your own future. This systemic dehumanization was a dark stain on Roman civilization, a fundamental contradiction to their ideals of law and order. Yet, even within this brutal system, glimmers of humanity existed. Slaves often formed their own communities, a surrogate family known as **Contubernia**. They shared meager resources, celebrated secret rituals, and offered each other support in a world that denied them basic dignity. Some masters treated their slaves with a degree of benevolence, seeing them as integral parts of the household, even allowing them to earn a **peculium**, a small sum of money or property that a slave could manage and, crucially, save. This **peculium** was often the first step towards an extraordinary dream, freedom. Pathways to freedom, though difficult, were a distinct feature of Roman slavery, unlike many other ancient societies. The most common was **manumission**, the act of an owner freeing a slave. This could happen for various reasons: loyalty, old age, a master's will, or even self-purchase using that hard-earned **peculium**. There were different forms of manumission. The most formal, **manumissio vindicta**, involved a legal ceremony before a magistrate, granting full Roman citizenship. Less formal methods, like a simple declaration among friends, offered freedom but often not full citizenship, leaving the free person in a more ambiguous legal state. Another path was through public service. Slaves owned by the state, **servi publici**, often performed administrative tasks or maintained public buildings. They had a slightly better standing and could earn their freedom through diligent service, becoming **liberty publici**. For men, military service was also a route to freedom, though usually only for slaves who had been informally freed first. Once a freedman, they could join the legions and, upon discharge, receive land and full citizenship. Life after freedom, as a **liberatus** or **liberta**, was a complex transition. While free, they often maintained ties of obligation to their former master, now their patron. They couldn't hold high office, but they could own property, run businesses, and their children were born free citizens. Many freedmen prospered, especially in crafts, trade, and even banking. Their success stories, documented in inscriptions and archaeological finds, show a vibrant class of entrepreneurs who contributed immensely to the Roman economy and society, even as they navigated lingering social stigmas. Imagine an orb of pure energy, defying gravity, gliding silently through your home. Then, it vanishes. That's a bit like the Roman slave experience. Everywhere, essential, yet often unseen and unacknowledged in the grand sweep of history. Their stories are a testament to human resilience and a sobering reminder of the costs of empire. By uncovering these untold narratives, we gain a fuller, more empathetic understanding of what it truly meant to live in ancient Rome. Not just for the powerful, but for the millions who made their world possible. Their lives, though often constrained, were rich with struggle, small triumphs, and the enduring human spirit. Their daily rhythms, their quiet hopes for freedom, resonate through time, urging us to look beyond the emperors and into the lives of those who truly built Rome. If you're curious about the everyday struggles and triumphs of another ancient civilization's unsung heroes, click here for our deep dive into the lives of Egyptian laborers.